guys, it's your boy here. This is part 2 of Destroyers versus Braves. As you can see, we are in the bottom of the 8th. Brad Ortiz is up to bat. He is 1 for 3. He indeed takes the ball. If you didn't watch part 1, go watch it now. Like, get off of this. Don't forget to put a like before you leave. And go watch part 1. Or you'll be lost. Jackson is up to bat since Ortiz is out now. 1 for 3. It's 2-1 for Jackson, as he took 2 balls and a strike, I believe. And now it's 3-1. Ooh, a curveball goes right back into the strike zone. And Jackson is going to whack at that one. Jackson is running fast. Wheeler grabs it, throws it over there. Evans has it now. Jackson's going to stop at second, and he's going to be safe. So now Lopez is up to bat. Lopez is 2 for 3. Hits that one up, and it's going to be caught. But Jackson will run to third, and he will be safe. Martin is up to bat. He is pretty cold in this one, 0 for 3, as he takes a strike there. Takes a ball. A perfect opportunity! Martin drives in his 27th RBI of the season. 3 is up to bat. Is 2-1 Destroyers lead. And 0-2 now on Bradley as he takes a ball. They throw it to first, try to pick off Martin. Martin, he knows what they're trying to do, so he's safe. And that one is going to be a single for Bradley. First and second on with 2 outs. As Patrick is up to bat, who is 1 for 3. And he will get a hit. It's going to the wall. Oh my goodness. Can they get in another one? No. Powers is there to swipe. But it is 3-1. It is 3-1. Wilson Knight is still pretty energized, so they will keep Knight in the game. And with 9 strikeouts, if you didn't notice, 9 strikeouts so far in this one. Up to pitch against Scott, who was 0 for 3. Isn't that amazing? Knight with 9 total strikeouts so far in this game. And to add on to his strikeout total, he has kept Wheeler cold in this game. He has not let Wheeler get anything at all. Swing and a missed strikeout. Now on Simmons, I think that was. James up to bat. He is 2 for 3. He has I think it was either a single or a double, and then he has a homer in this one. And he strikes out. And that's the end of the game. That was part 2 of Destroyers versus Braves. We will now go in to the T.E.A, the exclusive A Sports Baseball 9 post-game show. So we're going into the post-game show. The Destroyers beat the Braves 3-1. Wilson Knight pitched all 9 innings and had 9 strikeouts. No, 10 strikeouts actually, I think. Alright, 10 strikeouts. Yeah, 10 strikeouts. Alright, how many strikeouts did he have? 11 strikeouts, even better. 11 strikeouts. The Braves had 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, while the Destroyers had 3 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error. Her with the win, it is Wilson Knight. He stays undefeated. He is 5-0. Cook with the loss, he is 1-3 now. He pitched 8 of the innings, allowing 3 runs, no saves, and with the home run, it is James for the Braves with his second of the season. Looking at the stats, there wasn't much, but I'm gonna let you guys look at the stats yourself. Pause the video. So we are going into this. Will the Braves still be in second? They are now 14-13. Yes, he will still be in second and 14-13. The next game for the Destroyers will be against the Rising Stars. The Rising Stars are currently in sixth place with an 11-17 record. And they are currently on a 5-game losing streak, and they are 16.5 games behind the Destroyers. And beyond half a game behind the Heroes, who are in fifth place on a 2-game winning streak, 11-16. Uh, and then 1.5 games behind the Evergreen, who are fourth on a 1-game losing streak, and 12-15. Um, so next game against the Rising Stars, it will not help the Rising Stars at all if they lose this game, and if the old boys win, and the if the old boys win and the Rising Stars lose here, the old boys go in front of them, and that's gonna be a bit of trouble for the Rising Stars trying to catch back up. And it's not gonna be an easy game for the Rising Stars either, since they got the Destroyers, who are currently undefeated. And yeah, it's gonna be very hard. We need to try their best. Um, Snipers, do they have a chance to move themselves from 8th? They are on a 4-game losing streak. If the Rising Stars lose and the Snipers win, the old boys win, then the Rising Stars will be in last place in the league, which will definitely not help them at all. So they are more than likely going to want this win right here. We look at the stats, and Martin's average is still over .400, as you can see. The I race, Wheeler, um, Wheeler is still at 24, and it does not help that Bradley and Patrick each scored one more RBI in that game against the Braves. While since the Destroyers were going against the Braves, Wilson Knight was keeping Wheeler quiet in that game. Which also will not help Wheeler, obviously, because he's trying to stay in this top 5 in the RBI race. It really isn't helping him. And now Martin, he also had an RBI in that game against the Braves, and now he's up to 27. So, looking at the RBI race, the top, the top six, the top six, which is Daniel Martin from the Destroyers, B. Wheeler from the Braves, Jack Bradley from the Destroyers, Max Patrick from the Destroyers, um, A. Murray from the Snipers, and N. Thompson from the Old Boys. They all have 20 or more RBIs. And so yes, wow. Um and then the top 10, it is Hicks from the Snipers with 19, Soils from the Ever no, that's the Heroes um with 18, Wagner from the Braves with 18, and King from the Rising Stars with 18. And we look at the pitching, and still currently the strikeout race is still nowhere near close. Nowhere near close. Yeah, it's like not close. It's not close at all. Um Especially since I'm not sure if Stone played while the Destroyers did, which does not help Stone strikeout wise, cause now it's starting to look strikeout wise even bigger of a blowout. The difference between Tyler and Stone and strikeouts is 19. And ERA wise, Knight stays in first place, and the Destroyers pitching continues to be great. Strikeout wise, yeah, it's still not even close. Um, Rising Stars pitching 14th. 14th in strikeouts is Austin with 15. Um, who is going to be pitching for the Rising Stars? It will be Lane, and Ramirez will be pitching for the Destroyers. So, Ramirez, who has 51 strikeouts, um, Ramirez with 51 strikeouts, which is pretty impressive. Lane has, looking all the way down, trying to find them. Unless I passed over, I'm not sure. Nope, wait. Lane. Where is he? If he, Lane. Lane here. Um, Lane has, Lane here, he has 11 strikeouts compared to Ramirez, who has 51 strikeouts. So Ramirez has 40 more strikeouts than Lane. Okay, then Lane has a 1-3 record so far this season. With a 4.78 ERA. I had to struggle searching for Lane. Lane, yeah, his strikeouts, strikeout wise, it's in strikeouts, he is not doing too well. Already he is 23rd there, but then in ERA he is 30th with a 4.78. All I can say, he's a starting pitcher. All I can say is that at least he's not like Garza. At least he's not like Garza, who has a 7.39, which is not good. That is not good. They need to work on that. They really do. Um, yeah. So Some of the worst pitching in the league, it really comes from some of the relieving pitchers, and Handy Valdez, he's not that good of a pitcher. As you can see, a 10.80 ERA. You're not really gonna want him in your game. Alexander with a 16.62 ERA for the Evergreen. That is atrocious right there. Um but I don't think any team would ever put them in the game. That is honestly bad. Very, very bad. Especially since they don't get too much innings. Valdez only has 1.2 innings, and that ERA is just straight up atrocious. That is the Destroyers might need to work with him on that. Oh, me, I might have to. But the thing is, I rarely put him in the game. But he's not gonna come into the game much at all. While Alexander, 4.1 innings, 15.62 ERA. Yeah, Evergreen needs to work on that. Anderson with a 10.12 ERA and 5.1 innings is that Sniper needs to work on that. But and hope y'all enjoyed the video. Watch part 1 and the pregame show of this video. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, guys, and pretty much peace out.